Well, it's about 18 degrees. Shorts weather, definitely shorts weather. I'm with Roman now. This is video 2. I'm actually meeting up with Mark Fearnley and Matt Hall, who I did an interview with about an hour ago, half an hour ago, something like that. Some other street photographers. Matt's based down here in Margate, and Mark Fearnley, if you watch my channel, you've seen a video of me and Mark Fearnley a long time ago. Fantastic street photographer. So I'm with 3 street photographers today, so it's gonna be an amazing day. Trying to get a couple of videos in. For this video, we're gonna be talking about working a scene, because Roman is a kind of like a 2-second opportunist in many aspects of life, I'm sure. But the other guys are very, very much more capable of sort of finding a composition, working the scene, waiting, seeing the potential, and then giving it beans until something happens, and perhaps returning back to the scene with different light, different conditions. So this could be an interesting video, because I'm going to try and be influenced a lot more by Mark and Matt, especially in Margate, because I haven't got a freaking clue what's around here, so it's going to be really good fun. So yeah, Roman, he can take, he's a quite different skill altogether. He can take pictures while he's walking. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting day. Never been this side of the country before, so yeah, really, really pleased to be at Margate, but going to be a challenge. You spent about 15,000 times longer working that scene with the sort of little booth in there.
Yeah.
You must have got a shot in there.
I did in the end, yeah.
Oh, good. Perseverance.
Well, it was after I got that one of you.
So it was.
Yeah, some girl actually did go in there and managed to get a shot. So
you never know that till you get back. I mean, I've got to be honest, I really struggle with that sort of shot.
Yeah.
But I've seen you and Mark working it, and it kind of forced me to sort of force myself, if you know what I mean.
Well, there was frames in there to work with, but there was also the glass as well, so you could get the reflections and yeah.
Do you think there was a lot to work with it? It's hard light though, weren't it?
Tiny.
There wasn't much light in there. I think it was about 12,000. You do you? Is that inspired at all? That was quite funny. We come out of the gallery then, and the guy put an announcement on the beach saying politely, dogs are not allowed on the beach, and they ignored him. He's like, oi! He started off politely, he got one chance and he's like, oi, dogs on the beach. Yeah, that was interesting. I was just saying to Matt, do not have the ability to work a composition, which I do. There's several shots they were taking in there that I couldn't see what they were getting so interested in, because normally if I see a like-minded street photographer shot, I get an idea of why they're photographing what they're doing, and their shots, I got the idea they were looking for geometry, looking for the squares and stuff like that. But several times I was like stood there, I couldn't see it, I couldn't get excited, and I knew that I had to push myself because these guys are going to knock out a shot that I'll be jealous of. And it's amazing how just being with them has influenced my photography, because I don't want to take shots today like I'd normally take. I want to spend more time. I want to struggle, because you learn then. But yeah, at the same time, don't want to take any crap pictures and then see their shots afterwards and really regret it. Why would you have a broom on a beach? You've got to have a job sweeping that lot up.
Well, I thought to start with the other end of this building is open, so you could see that there's things happening. And as we got here, you could see the frame, and you can see the window, and the door's open. And yeah,
because you can see through, you get that isolation, you get that. Exactly. What you were saying in the interview is like you've got to have something to separate.
Yeah, exactly.
To make the subject stand out.
So you've got that separation right there, as well as a subframe, and then you can work the scene, because that's not going anywhere. It's going to stay there.
Through this triangle here, go through there, it looks really cool. Matt just pointed out it's a really cool silhouette, that chap there. So that's a nice shot actually. Well done, Matt. Socials. I'll send you a copy if you want. I'll give you a card.
Cool.
I think I've got a card in my bag. I'll send you a copy. Look, friggin' amazing. Just lean on there, mate. I'll just take a quick snap. Top man, I'll give you a card now. What's your name, Ben?
Photos are alone. And then
we're just talking about street photography, shooting alone. Carry on.
No, I find that if I want to go out and I want to focus my photography and just get the best possible photos, I'll go out alone, put some music in, and just switch off and zone out, right? However, at the same time, it's just as important to go out with other people who are, let's say, more experienced, and just see how they work. Okay, you will not come back with anything, especially because you're not paying attention as much, but you will pick up a lot more things which you simply can't on your own. Like for example, just watching these two lads today, it's a completely different way to shoot than how I shoot, and for me it's just interesting to watch someone else go about how they do it.
You've already said that unless you go out on your own, you're going to come back with shit images. No, you like to shoot on your own. To get your best work, you like to shoot on your own.
I think the best out of anybody, if you shoot alone, you'll get your best images, in my personal opinion, because you're not restricted in any way. You're not tied, oh let's go over here, let's go down there. You can hang out a scene, you can move on when you want, you can stay, you'll get your best photos if you shoot alone.
Matt?
100%. It's like going, if you're shooting with other people, it's like going to a music festival with a big group of mates. You'll end up missing half the bands you want to see because you just, I don't know, just someone needs to go to the toilet, or needs to go to the bar again, and it's like, just holds you back to a degree. It can be fun because you're with all your mates, but yeah, you can miss quite a lot of stuff as well.
I think socially wise, it's good to go out and have a laugh with your mates, but you can always find that you never come back with your little gems. If you're out on your own, you'll get better images, I think, because you're not, like I said, you're not tied to anything.
Oh, I see.
The battery's dead. Yeah, there is. I'll shoot up this end quite a lot.
What is it about this area?
There's a lot of character. So worn out shops, worn out people, dare I say.
Lots of textures.
More characters. Yeah, loads.
Do you struggle then more with the modern scenario?
No, not at all, but it just gives you quite a lot more options.
You're blowing my mind here. Sorry, I'm going to get ran over at the same time. So So shooting through inside here. That's an art being able to see through there, mate. Well, would you see that shot?
No.
Not a million years.
No.
Not in a million years. So right down to about F16, is it?
F16 now.
Ah, okay.
There's no one going through.
The smallest.
Also the lights gone a little bit.
So just using the smallest part of it, the only clean part.
Everything else. Everything
The
else.
only clean section in that
Everything else is pretty
and he's
damaged.
managing to find a shot through. I don't even want to touch that thing, but
Everything else is pretty damaged.
I wouldn't put your camera near it.
That's from here.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Which other ones I've got?
Nice. Very nice. Wow.
No,
That is some skill, mate. That is some skill.
That's from in there.
Oh yeah,
flipped,
you see.
so.
That's amazing. Project there. Definite project.
Project worth
If no one's
scratch.
ever tried doing this, you might look a bit dodgy doing it, but it's a good.
Oh,
It's
you
a
do the
good.
amount of people you see walking past. Well, that's going to be a crap shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
This is really interesting because I've actually spent all day trying to find shots that I wouldn't normally see, which is really, really cool because I think I found some. But walking past all these windows that are like derelict and they've got nothing going on when you'd normally just walk past, forcing myself to make an effort to look more abstract, more arty, more creatively. But what I will say is I think on a bright sunny day it would be a lot easier because a lot of the type of shot that these guys would take would be more silhouette. Obviously you can't really get a silhouette on a flat day like this. So the other thing is, I caught him using like f16s and these apertures that I wouldn't go anywhere near. And obviously he's trying to get extreme depth of field even when he's close to something. So yeah, very, very interesting. And I've actually enjoyed how different it is looking for this sort of image. It's frigging challenging, but I imagine on a bright sunny day you're going to find these shots a little bit easier. I hope you do anyway. But yeah, really, really interesting.
But again,
Did it work?
Oh no.
But it's a recce.
Not great at all. Yeah, you just the light's not strong enough either.
I was thinking that. Oh, I noticed a few shots back there, and I just thought on a bright day, shadows are just going to be, silhouettes are easier to find. Well, they're impossible to find today on a day like today, aren't they? So.
They would have been perfect there, man with the cap on.
Oh yeah.
Past.
Yeah. Trick is seeing the potential, isn't it, and knowing when to walk away.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's not going to work with the cloud cover.
And the next sunny day, you can grab your camera, run straight down here, and just wait for the trilby.
No, that's right. Yeah.
I'm quite proud of this. I like this. If I get that lady, I don't know why you can see her, but there's a lady on the top right hand corner of my frame. I think I'm pushing my ability to wait. You see the shot just through there? No, there was a shot through here as well, but there's no one there now. There was a guy sitting there. Oh well. Matt, smile. What an interesting day. I hope you enjoyed that video. I really want to say a massive thank you to Matt, Roman and Mark, because it was a fantastic get together. Obviously we were there having a good laugh together as well, but to see how other street photographers approach and even find compositions that I'd never find, it was really interesting, and it definitely inspired me to try different subgenres of street photography, which I'd never ever, I wouldn't know where to start really. So Matt, yeah, huge inspiration. Do check out his Instagram. He shoots completely different to, I know, me and Mark and definitely Roman. So very inspirational, and it's interesting how you can go to a place where you think there's going to be no compositions whatsoever, and then Matt gets all excited about this sort of broken, run down phone box. It's crazy. Really enjoyed it though, and it just goes to show that there's lots of subgenres of street photography that you might actually be doing the wrong you know, I mean, I've only just started trying flash, so there's so many different types of street photography that you could probably get give a go, and you might find you're actually doing the wrong styling. You find your niche on a completely different street, if you pardon the pun. But really, really good. Exciting to see Matt finding photographs in areas that there's no way me and Roman were like, what? So it was really, really interesting. Sadly, Mark couldn't stay past lunch. He had to shoot off, but it was really, really good to see Mark as well. So do check out their Instagram, and if you're interested in doing workshops, check out part 1 of this video where we did a little interview with Matt and Mark as well. Very, very insightful, and I'll leave it there. But it was interesting as well to see how much patience those guys have got. Way more patience than me and Roman. That's undeniable. And also how important it is to have shapes, layers, how important the strong composition is, the geometry and everything, and how important those aspects are, those elements are, and how you can work when you find something, how you can work the scene, and it was really, really good. But yeah, the layers, the framing, the interaction and everything, and the geometry, very, very inspirational. So thank you once again, Matt, Mark, and Roman, and I can't wait to do another shoot soon, I hope. But if you haven't already, this is FA issue 6. If you're a subscriber to FA, I really do appreciate it. It's a massive support for the channel. And yeah, issue 6 is now available, so we'll put a link in the description to that, so you can pick that copy up soon as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you again soon.